Hello guys, good day. I'm back again for another tutorial. This is HBTutorial for your basic setup, installation configuration for some open source application. Okay guys, so for today's video, we're gonna continue our setup on our ViciBox 12, ViciBox version 12.0.2, and now we will configure our firewall so that our server gonna secured and no one can able to access, and we can set only limited access from others. Okay, so for today we will continue the configuration. So we're gonna configure the FirewallD. So you need to go to your footy access. So you need to log in your footy. Let me reconnect first my connections. Okay, as you can see, we are using ViciBox 12, version 12.0.2. Okay, version 240121. Okay, guys, so if you check, you can check your firewall service, FirewallD status. Okay, it means it's working, it's running on our system. So to list all the, as you can see, if I put the list, it's not working. Okay, so this is the issue on ViciBox 12. So what you're gonna do is you need to reinstall again. So you just stop that. Let me clear the page. So let's try again if we can able to see the status. Okay, so the solution for this is you need to uninstall or remove the FirewallD and reinstall it again. So you need to, the command should be cipher remove FirewallD. Okay, and then while removing you need to wait because they need to stop the service and etc. Because if you force to if you reload, it will not reload, it will gonna lose your connection and you need to restart manually or hard restart the server again, or possible you will lose an access on your server. So the solution that you need to access the server by IPKBM or IPP or BNC. Okay, so this is the issue on the ViciBox 12. So be careful when you're trying to enable the FirewallD. Okay, because it's too laggy on the system. Okay, so you need to wait so that we will not we can able to use the FirewallD well. So okay, it's taking time. I think it will take 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, even though your server it is fast, so it's the same. Okay, I think it's take around 3 to 5, yeah, 5 minutes. So after that, it's better to do a reboot. Okay, reboot means restart your PPS or your bare metal server. Okay. Okay, try to reconnect because we're using a Contabo server, so we need to wait Contabo PPS. Okay, so you can check Contabo. Okay, not yet. So this is our BNC connection. As you can see, still on stopping the service user root. Okay, so we need to wait. Okay. Okay. So I will reconnect my. Okay. So you can check if you still have FirewallD. FirewallD is none. So check the screen if still running our server fine. Okay. Okay, it's running fine. And then so you need to reinstall again the FirewallD. So you need to do Zyper install FirewallD. Okay. So what are the following? They installed FirewallD. Okay. Yes. So after that, you need to try to install the uh, Zyper. Okay. Install ViciBox Firewall. Let's see. So that it will refresh the. Okay. And then we try to dynamic portal. Okay. Because the okay. Okay, it's up to date. So I'm gonna clear. Let's check firewall cmd list all. Since it's not running, so you need to do service FirewallD start. Okay, so as you can see, our list is showing right now. So for this, you need to um, okay. So if it's running, so we need to try if able to reload. So once the reload is successful, means our FirewallD is running fine now. Okay. So now we will continue the configuration. So as you can see, this is the following service that allow. Okay. So what we what we need to do right now is uh, we need to allow some ports. So for nothing is not HTTP, so we need to use the port 81 for the FirewallD. For now, I need to set my, I will not set my firewall to be enabled after restart, or if the server restart, the FirewallD will enable automatically. For now, we will not set that because for security purposes, so that it will, if we, even though we have mistake, so once we reboot the server, so we can still able to access, okay, because we will lock the server only. So they need to do the validation or whitelist the IP first before the server can able to access. Okay, so we need to, here you need to add default. You need to go, you need to add default on the Apache to listen. Okay, so from here you need to add default 81. Okay, after that you need to allow port 81 in the firewall. Permanent add port 81 slash TCP only. Okay, so reload the firewall. Okay, so after you're loading, you need to check your dynamic portal configuration on the Apache BIOS. So to go there, you need to see this slash Apache 2 BIOS. As you can see, you will see the firewall here. So we have this one, we have two firewall. Okay, this one. So this is the, to check this one, you can do cat command to show the inside of the configuration, as you can see, using port 81. Okay, and then gonna clear this one. You need to check the directory of the firewall dynamic portal. So you need to go cd srv www bhost, okay, ls to list the data on inside the directory. Okay, so to go to the directory, so you need to do cd then dynamic portal. So as you can see, we have here, so we need to configure the include. Okay, and then go to the default. Okay, so as you can see from here, so you can put your server IP there. This is our VICIdial. I can paste over here. Okay, for today's, that's one on for now, and we can change this one to 10 seconds for the meantime. Okay, that's all for now, and control O, then enter to save, then control X to exit. Okay, so from here I need to service FirewallD reload. Okay, you can check the cron tab also. Be sure you have, we need to add to something. Okay, okay, so you need to we need to try if we can able to access our firewall. So from here you can modify this one, and then 81 slash valid 8.php. Okay, as you can see, it's not yet working because we did not reload the Apache. Okay, and then the FirewallD. Okay, so as you can see, is already working. Okay, so if I input my username and password here, so it's already working. Okay, okay, so I can able to access my dialer. Okay. Okay, so you need to go to the cron. So we need to add the following. Okay, go to the below. You can add this. Okay, you need to add this one, double. Okay, save. Okay, so IP set list. As you can see, there is no list showing. Okay, so to able to show the list again, so we can check our temp dynamic. So as you can see, my IP is already allowed over here there. Okay, so the firewall is already configured now. Okay, so for we need to set the firewall CMD list all. So we need to remove now the following. Okay, so we have the report 81. Okay, so I need to add some service later, like the okay. So to remove you need to go to yes firewall. So we will remove the following service. So it was on the public. Apache SSL asterisk SSH. Remove. You can check for trusted. You can add here the asterisk Apache SSL, Apache 2. I think that's all for now. We can add SSH. Don't forget the SSH. And you can add the RTP. SSH. Okay, then accept. Okay, so check firewall CMD list all. Okay, so you can see all the system here is already removed. Okay, again to we need to add from the to the public. Okay, so you need to do firewall CMD permanent uh, okay. Okay, I can go to here. So from the public, okay. So from here, I'm gonna add the following. Okay. Gonna add all this. Okay. And then reload the firewall. Reload. Okay. So means our FirewallD is now configured. Firewall CMD reload. Yeah, still firewall CMD. This all. Okay, so we have the app source. So it means we have port 5060 for your soft phone connection if ever they need a soft phone. 8089 for the WebRTC already there. Okay, 443 HTTPS is already there. Okay, so dynamic list, whitelist IP, whitenet. So we can add another. We can add all those later. Okay, so okay, clear. Okay, so now we're gonna okay, so hope you are enjoying our video. And now we have an update. So this is our old dynamic portal page. So as you can see, I cannot able to access now because I'm already in on the server. So service FirewallD restart. Let's see if we can able to still access. Okay. So this is the validation link, the original validation link. So we have an update on validation link. So we're gonna use our validation link. Okay, I will show you. Okay, so you need to go to SRV www bhost. Okay, so this is your dynamic portal. So you need to go wget. So this is the update zip. Okay, as you can see, and then unzip it, or you need to move dynamic portal that we need to rename that, and then unzip the new portal page. Okay, oops, sorry, it's unzip, not zip. Okay, unzip, and then service FirewallD restart, service Apache 2 reload. Okay, so if I refresh this, it's invalid because I need to rename, so that I'm using 85. So it's 85. So this is the looks of the firewall. Okay, so cd dynamic portal. Okay, cd images. Yeah, so if you want to change the logo, this one. Okay, so is valid 85. So we can put back to the 81. So we need to change only the this. Okay, yes, it's a valid 85. I'm using valid 85 for now. Okay, so if I use 666 password. Okay, So it's not lagging in because I'm already validated. So okay. Okay, I'm still able to access the page. So it means I'm already validated. Okay. So once again, I think this video is okay for now. So once again, this is HBT tutorial. So don't forget to share, like, and subscribe on our latest video so that you're always updated on the latest video upload. Thank you guys and have a nice day. Bye bye.